And Greg, should they do the next slide? Okay, Ted's got it for you.
I just want to, for my temple talk, just share a short personal story with regards to charity, donating to charity, and trying to do God's work. So a couple Bible verses that are pretty fitting. So first of all, Matthew chapter 13, verses 31 and 32, about the mustard seed. The kingdom of heaven is like a grain of mustard seed that a man took and sowed in his field. It's the smallest of all seeds, but when it is grown, it is larger than all the garden plants and becomes a tree, so that the birds of the air make nests in its branches. And then also, Acts chapter 20, verse 35, basically, it is more blessed to give than to receive. So my personal story started in 2010 as far as regards to what I'm talking about today. So back in 2010, one of my friends, he had a young daughter that she was born with a disability. She had one leg that's a little bit shorter than the other, and she was going to be fine, but it took multiple surgeries. So she probably had upwards of 15 or 20 surgeries to try to lengthen one of her legs. And that got to be, even though insurance covered everything, it got to be quite a bit as far as the family going to the hospital and spending time at the hospital and everything. So need a little bit of money to help get by. So we kind of put our heads together, and we decided to do a small charity golf outing for him and his family, and just to raise a little bit of money. So when they went to the hospital, I think it was Riley or wherever it was, they'd have a little bit of money to spend the night and all that good stuff. So we had our first charity golf outing, and we raised a total of $700 for his family. And that's fantastic. That's $700 that he and his family could use, to buy food and things like that when they were there. Not destitute by any stretch, but it really helped out quite a bit. So when we saw that, it kind of sparked a little bit, and he felt very strongly about it. He needed to try to help give back, and he asked if I'd help. And of course, try to help return what people had helped him out with. So we were amazed how generous people were when presented with a good cause. So we talked and decided to continue to do this to help repay what others had done for a friend. And like I said, that was back in 2010. So our niche was golf, charity golf outings. We love to play golf. Everybody loves to play golf. And so amazingly from that small fundraiser in 2010, each year it got a little bit bigger. So we would pick a small charity, and there's a lot of guys from work. I work at Subaru in Lafayette. A lot of guys from work got together, and I have some vendors I solicit some prizes for. We would sell tickets for door prizes, for raffle prizes, and things like that. And that's how we raised money. And we were having pretty good crowds. So it turns out a lot of people like to play golf, and they even like it better if they're playing for a good cause and donate at the same time. So we kind of found our niche. So as things continued to grow, folks became more and more generous. We reached out to more charities. And so since 2010, our list of charities, all the way from the Indiana Veterans Home in Lafayette, T.C. Harris School and Academy, where disadvantaged children in Lafayette go for special learning needs. We donate some laptops to them for that. Courage Rock Stables is another charity that we helped out, and they specifically help veterans with PTSD by horseback riding and getting to know horses and things like that. The Abby and Libby Memorial Park, we were able to get with them and see what we could do to help complete their park over there. Most everybody's been by that. Brady's Hope is another charity that we help with. When my boys graduated high school, they lost a friend to drug abuse. And so it's basically just helping with some literature to get out to schools to help prevent drug abuse. My wife's Family Health Clinic of Delphi, we help give them some donations. And also Natalie's Second Chance Dog Shelter. It's a no-kill dog shelter in Lafayette. It's kind of a favorite thing of ours. And then also our favorite charity that we try to help out, Lafayette Transitional Housing. Lafayette Transitional Housing specifically has a branch for veterans, homeless veterans. So it's called SSVS, Social Service for Veterans Families. And so we specifically designate our funds to go towards helping local veterans that are down on their luck. And they've also recently opened up a branch in Carroll County. So I don't have a lot of information on that right now, but that'd be something that I think we should really look at if you're looking to try to help out a local charity as well. And so basically, from where we started out in 2010, I would have never imagined. So this year, we surpassed over $100,000 in donations.
Wow.
And from the very beginning, I would have never imagined. So truly, God is good all the time. And we didn't do this on our own. We did this with God's help. So my point is not to show how much money my friend and I have raised for charity. It's to show that just like that mustard seed, we started out really small with good intentions and God's help. He helped us grow and helped others. So I've personally been so blessed by God that He's allowed me and my friend to help others. So my story is, you don't have to do something large. We certainly did not start off to do something large. God just wants you to do something. And I felt a calling to do these things. And so you can do anything. Ring the bell for the Salvation Army. Donate your time at the local shelter. So once again, like our sign on 29 says out here, don't discount your blessings, share them. And also remember, it is more blessed to give than to receive. Thank you.
Wonderful.